You notice anything?
What, Sharpe?
No losses on our side. Not a red coat amongst them.
Brand's the only one ahead of us. Must have taken them by surprise.
Maybe. Hold your hand out, sir. Have a look at them, Pycroft.
What the devil are you looking for, Sharpe?
The man who ran the furthest. There he is. How do you think this man died?
He was slashed to death with a saber, for God's sake. What you playing at, Sharpe?
Take a closer look, sir.
Good God.
Sharpe, Ross.
What is it, Pycroft?
On the right, regulation powder issued to us. On the left, the powder issued to these poor buggers. Just a pinch of powder. The rest was dust, sand, God knows what other rubbish. Whoever armed these poor devils knew they were going to die here. They didn't have a chance. This was slaughter.
All right, what's going on? Nobody could have set up a massacre like this without working with the French. Bad powder, no British casualties.
Stop.
It's all a bloody fraud. It's Brand, isn't it? Has to be. And you knew all along. You and bloody Wellington.
Yeah, we had our suspicions,
You
Sharpe.
bloody knew. Why don't you tell me?
Sharpe, we had to be sure.
Sure? Look around you. This isn't soldiering. He couldn't even do it cleanly. Man's a bloody butcher.
A damned impudent man, but you're absolutely right. Call Brand in for questioning. We are going home.
Oh, no, we're not, sir.
Huh? It's a trap, man. They've baited it with a really big cheese, the Rocker powder magazine. We are going home.
No, we bloody not. We're going to get Brand, and we're going to blow up that frog bloody magazine. Pycroft.
You get me in there, Sharpe. I think it could be arranged.
And we're going to use bloody big bait.
Oh? What?
You.
Me?
Yes, you. Sir.
Sharpe! Let me and my boys go in and finish off the fort.
I bet you'd like that. Butchering another pathetic bunch of French deserters.
Better for you, surely, Sharpe.
That's not soldiering.
Pat.
Parlez-vous anglais? I speak little English. What do you want?
The French colonel has left you here to die. He's given you bad powder. The powder is so bad, it cannot carry a bullet strong enough to kill me. I wish you to try.
Tirez! Tirez!
That's soldiering.
Column! Forward!
March south as quickly as you can. If you see a British soldier, surrender. At least you'll be safe.
Merci, monsieur. En avant.
And if you should meet up with your French colonel again, tell him we're 3 times their number.
D'accord.
feeding false information to the enemy. That's soldiering.
Lock 'em up.
Move on, move on.
We're prepared to fight alongside you, Sharpe.
I wouldn't want to be caught dead in the same grave as you.
Come on, move your Go on, move on, move on. Go on, keep moving. Come and see this, Sharpe. Pycroft? Powder's probably on the other side of this door.
I'll have to blow it open.
Well, blow it open then.
And risk setting off the whole magazine.
Well, you're supposed to be the expert, aren't you?
Wrong, sir!
Five to 1, lads. What do you say?
5-1 against us the first time they come. But after that, the odds turn in our favor. What do you say, lads? What do you say, lads?
Show the colours! Hagman, call Major General Ross for the field court-martial. On the double.
Aye, sir.
Hector, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. It may have been my fault. I may have cut the fuses too short.
Not like you to cut short fuses, Septimus.
We're getting married, Zara and I, if we get out of this. You'll have to be my best man, Hector. Can't have a best man who cuts a short fuse, eh?
It'd be a great honor, Septimus.
My dear.
You mad, Sharpe? Court-martial with the frogs being at the door?
That's why I want a court-martial, sir. I want Colonel Brand tried as a traitor. And I want him tried for 6 murders. Captain Craig will act for the defence.
If I can think of anything to say.
Very well, Sharpe. But there'll be a record of this trial. I want everything done by the book. I want witnesses. I want proof.
And let's get started straight away, sir.
Very well. You have 10 minutes for the prosecution and no more.
I call my first witness, sir, Zara the Gypsy Girl. Whoever murdered her mother found it on her finger. Did you ever wear such a ring, Colonel Brand?
Of course not, you damn fool.
This is a sketch drawn by Mr. Shellington of Colonel Brand on the morning of the 10th of October. It's signed and dated. It shows that Colonel Brand was wearing Zara's mother's ring on that morning. This is a sketch drawn by Mr. Shellington on the following day, by which time Colonel Brand had realised that Zara had probably most likely heard or seen her mother being murdered. As you can see, sir, the ring is now gone.
You have anything to say to that, Colonel Brand? I've never seen the ring before in my life.
Turn out your pockets, Brand. knew you were too mean to throw it away.
That's not proof. Poke must have put it in my pocket.
Before we leave these sketches, sir, one more detail. See this braided cord on the riding crop wrapped around his hands? See the braid? The same X marks that we found on the gypsy girl's necks back at the camp. And that we found on the neck of the deserter yesterday. The same mark.
You're excused, my child.
That's just the first of the details, sir. I now intend to read a testimony of the late Sergeant Pope. It's quite conclusive, sir. I think you'll agree, having heard it, that we have a prima facie case to convict Colonel Brand and sentence him accordingly.
Get on with it, Sharpe.
Oh, I protest. This isn't a proper court-martial.
Oh, come on, Brand. We're doing our best. There's a bloody war on.
Colonel Brand is no hero. He's a murderer, a traitor, and a spy. I don't know his motives, but I can guess. I suspect you'll find he has debts back home. Mortgage, gambling debts, maybe a blackmailer he has to pay off. Who knows? Maybe he was just mad for money. Sold his soul for French gold. I demand the death penalty. That concludes the case for the prosecution.
Captain Craig, do you have anything to say for the defense?
Nothing in his defense. Nothing in mine.
Colonel Brand, do you wish to say something?
Do you really think anyone in London will stand for this? You know how it'll look. A zealous officer being persecuted by small and petty men.
The frog, sir! Frog column advancing!
Prince of Wales, all volunteers. We'll give them 3 volleys. They fire at will. Then we'll give them the cold steel.
Take their satchel bombs. 6-second fuse.
There's 6-second fuses!
They'll be back.
I'm getting too old for this.
Let us see a die hanging. Too old, are you, Hagman?
The court-martial has reached its verdict. Colonel Brand has been convicted on 6 counts of murder and has been sentenced to death. The sentence to be carried out in a manner to be determined at a later date. In other words, when we get out of here. If we get out of here. Court-martial dismissed.
Guilty. Sentence is death.
Wellington will have to confirm that sentence, Craig. And they'll never make it back to camp.
Well, you've had your fun, Sharpe.
But it'll be over in the next few minutes when the frogs come over that wall. Then you'll need a friend. I'll be your friend, Sharpe, but you're going to have to beg. Because they'll torture you. They'll torture you and they'll torture Ross. You'll be begging me to make them stop. And by God, I'm going to make you beg, Sharpe.
Did you see that, Harper?
Oh, me? No, I saw nothing, sir.
Did you see what happened to Colonel Brand?
Oh, he's a funny fish, sir. I just saw him jump headlong into the wishing well. Why do you think he'd want to do something like that, sir?
Thank you, Harper. You shouldn't have done that, Sharpe.
Yes, I should.
Pycroft thinks he's found a way out. Tunnel that leads out onto the hill. Trouble is, we'll need a garrison to provide a rear guard. Let the rest of us get away.
I think I can find that garrison.
How would you like to die like soldiers?
Good luck, Craig.
Good luck, Sharpe.
Come on, come on! Come on!
It blows in 10 minutes, Sharpe. Yeah. 585, 586, 587, 588. 598, 599, home. 601, 602.
Time to cut them too long, Septimus.
Teresa. Que no te acerques. ¡Venga, rápido!
Chosen men, Sharpe. They may look like a band of gypsies, but they're the finest marksmen in King George's army.
Oi! Soldier, who goes there?
Lieutenant Sharpe, 95th Rifles.
Forgive me, sir, I didn't see you proper.
And who are you?
Isaiah Tongue. Chosen man, sir.
Chosen man? Where are the others, Tongue?
In the barn, sir.
Sleeping on sentry's a shooting charge. If I catch it again, I'll do it myself.
He could have had you shot, Sergeant.
Not me. Major Dunnet didn't like officers made up from the ranks. Come on, Isaiah. I want to see what happens when he wakes Harper.
Up! Up, you lazy bastards! Up! Come on!
Blessings of God and your friend.
Can't you see I'm an officer, you bloody bog trotter?
And I'm Napoleon Bonaparte.
Has anybody seen a new officer? Major Dunnet told me to find him.
Name. Rank.
Patrick Michael Harper. Chosen man, sir.
You. Chosen man. Show me. What's this? Liquor? Liquor displeases the Lord. Give it here, Harper, so I can destroy it.
Oh, blimey, a bloody Methodist.
That's best brandy, sir.
Top of the morning, Harper.
Ah!
Who the blazes are you, sir? Lieutenant Sharpe, sir. These are my orders.
Sharpe? Sharpe? Are you the fella that Wellesley raised from the ranks?
Sir.
These papers are in order, sir.
Seems Sharpe distinguished himself.
Not here, he hasn't. Brawling with common soldiers. Won't do, Sharpe.
No, sir.
Harper, you struck an officer. It's a shooting matter.
I woke him up, sir. He thought I was an intruder. All my fault, sir.
If you say so. But we have standards here, Sharpe. An officer must behave like a gentleman, even if he is not a gentleman.
Yes, sir.
We march in an hour. Form a rear guard.
Full kit in 5 minutes!
Sweet as a silent mouth, Cooper.
Didn't say a word, did I?
Strange officer, that. Sharpe.
He's not a proper officer.
Proper bastard, though.
Name?
Cooper, sir.
Where you from, Cooper?
Shoreditch, sir.
Previous employment?
By way of a trader, sir. In property and the like.
Would that be other people's property, Cooper? You?
Daniel Hagman, County of Cheshire. Horseshoe.
So you're a good shot then, are you, Hagman?
I can shoot, sir.
Go on, then. Show me. You've defaced the King's uniform, Hagman. I can put you on a charge for that. Well?
Harris, from Wheatley in Oxfordshire.
And previously?
A courtier to my Lord Bacchus and an unremitting debtor.
You're a rake and a wastrel, Harris. Is there anything you can do?
I can read, sir.
Outside tongue, sir. Yes, I know that. Where are you from, Tongue?
No, sir.
Speak up, man.
Don't know, sir.
What about your family?
Don't know, sir.
Previous employment?
Army, sir. Just army.
Why are you here, Harper? You boneheaded paddy. So, the chosen men, eh? Well, I didn't choose you. But remember this. I know you all. I've always known you. You and your kind all my life. All I know is how to fight. So if there's any man amongst you expecting a quick ramble through this war, now's the time. Be sure now. Right. Join the column at the double. Left face. Trail arms. Quick march.
Company, halt! Is that way, sir?
We'll wait for dawn. Sergeant Williams!
Sir!
We'll make camp now.
Sir! All right, lads, make camp! Fletcher, Jones, Edwards, fetch firewood! Robinson, Brown, sentries! Column, dismiss!
Not you, Sharpe. Take your men up that slope and see what the terrain is like for tomorrow.
Well, you heard him.
See? We haven't got a proper officer, so we get pushed about like pot boys.
Never seems to tire. Hard to catch him off guard.
He lets you off light, Harps. Back in the village. So why so hard?
He's just not right, Cooper. He's not happy being an officer. And mark my words, he'll bring us bad luck. We'll do it tomorrow. In the mountains.
Vale.
Down! Get down! Or I'll kill him. Rifles! To me!
Oh, my God.
Mira esos ingleses escondidos ahí.
Young Perkins, sir.
What's the sound?
No! No!
Perkins, I want you to protect this pennant with your life.
Yes, sir.
Never say die, Perkins.
Never again, sir.
They'll be back for them too. Up! Keep moving. No stop until dark.
Ese es mi hombre. Lo necesito. Como aliado, conde. Y solo hasta Torre Castro.
Why won't you answer a simple question? Is Lady Farthingale pretty?
Maybe. If you like that kind of look.
Did you notice her, Harper?
Oh, I did, so I did. She's slender, but she's shapely too, if you know what I mean.
Harper, I have half a bottle of the best Irish whiskey from the Irish priests at Salamanca.
You speak a word and you're dead, Harper.
I'll be dead, but sure I'll be drunk. May God forgive me for telling you this, miss, but Lady Farthingale was made to strip off naked in front of Mr. Sharpe in order that he'd take pity on her, miss.
When are you going back for her?
Who says I'm going back for her?
You do by not speaking about her.
Withering in my bloom, lost in solitary gloom. It's me to a teapot. My report, sir. I'm sorry we failed to bring back Lady Farthingale, sir.
Never mind about Lady Farthingale for now. What matters to me is that you managed to smoke out that damn dog, Major Ducot. Well done, Sharpe.
Ducot is a very bad boy. Has the ear of Bonaparte himself. Where Ducot rides, dirty work is sure to follow. He's scouting for an attack in the north. I can smell it.
Well, we can't be sure of that, sir. And in the meantime, we have Lady Farthingale to worry about.
Wellington's tent at 6. Spit and polish for Sir Augustus Farthingale. He'll want a full written report, Sharpe.
Lancers?
No. Rocket troops, sir.
Yeah, I know that. But they look like lancers. Could even call them cavalry to pinch. Well, in a bad light.
Lancers? No, sir, I really must protest. We are the rocket troop, not cavalrymen.
Lancers.
That's not what the rocket troop is trying to do, sir. What we do best is shoot rockets. Would you like to watch us have another go at that barn, sir?
No.
Well, we almost hit it this morning, and I have one ready. Primed and aimed at myself, sir. All ready to go.
Stand by!
No. Fuse!
Hey! No! No!
Oh, dear. Does that mean you'll not be able to find a use for us, Mr. Sharpe?
Oh, I'll find a use for you, Mr. Gillian. Don't you worry about that.
Rocket troop, reload!
So, you failed, Sharpe.
That failure was no fault of Sharpe's, Colonel Farthingdale.
I wish I could be as sure, my lord. The fact is that Sharpe was sent for my wife, and my wife is not here. And the court in Lisbon will want to know why. This is a very shoddy affair, sir, and I shall hold you personally responsible.
We may both be held responsible sooner than you think, Sir Augustus, not merely for losing your wife, but for losing Spain.
But what do you mean, sir?
Major Nan.
I want to make 3 points, Sir Augustus. First, about Adradas. We thought we were dealing with a bunch of desperados, but from what Sharpe reports, we're dealing with a small army, many in British uniform, murdering the Spanish inhabitants. This threatens our alliance with Spain. Second, can you imagine what this will do to the morale of our troops coming up to a cold Christmas? The scuttlebutt tells you there's a Garden of Eden up in the hills, good food, good grog, no foot drill or flogging. Wouldn't you say, well, I'd be damned to it and desert? I know I would.
Disciplined troops desert, sir? Nonsense.
Don't be a damn fool, sir. Discipline is only a rabble-rouser shout from anarchy, sir. Mark me close, Colonel. What do you think the supreme virtue, sir? To the Frenchman in his recent revolution, it is liberty. To the Whig, puffing in Parliament, it is licensed to do anything provided do not disturb his pleasure. But to the common soldier, it is anarchy, to do whatever he please and be damned to his fellow. But to me and Bonaparte, the supreme virtue is order. We are not Whigs. We know that a man may love his neighbor of a Monday and massacre him of a Tuesday unless society keeps him in order. These deserters, if not secured and shot, will destroy my army more surely than Bonaparte. And I'll thank you not to forget it. You had a third point, Ned.
Third, Sharpe reports that Colonel Dupleton told him he was being advised by a Major Ducos. Ducos is a very bad hat, Sir Augustus.
How do you know?
Why, he's in the same line of work as me, sir.
Well, why should Dubreton warn you about Ducos?
Dubreton is torn between his country and his wife. He would not betray France, but he fears Ducos may attack Adrados without regard to his wife's safety.
We think Ducos was scouting not for an attack, but for an invasion.
An invasion?
They could send a strong force to take Adradas as if they were merely dealing with the deserters. But I think they mean to hold on to Adradas and use it as a funnel to pour their army into Portugal.
Yes, but if the French attack the deserters, we'll kill the hostages.
Ducos doesn't give a damn about the hostages. We need to take Adradas before he does. But if we send in a strong force, the deserters will kill your wife. Oh, I'm sorry, Sir Augustus. It's not your fault, but human nature being what it is and not what the Whigs think it is, you must expect to shoulder some of the blame for this back in London. You know the kind of thing they'll say. How did that damn fellow Farthingdale allow his wife to be kidnapped in the first place? That kind of thing. You follow me, don't you, sir?
What do you suggest, my lord?
Sharpe is the one with the suggestion. He has put forward a rescue plan that is foolhardy and certainly not for the faint-hearted. But it might do.
Well, how do we know the women are in the convent?
Colonel Dubreton's wife is English. When asked how she was, she replied, "Withering in my bloom, lost in solitary gloom."
It's from a poem by Alexander Pope called Eloise and Abelard. Now warm in love, now withering in thy bloom, lost in a convent's solitary gloom.
The shepherds told me the convent means the upper balcony. It's where the nuns used to sleep. Now, if we can hold the balcony, well armed and with plenty of ammunition, we can secure the women's safety until the crack company arrives. And of course, you will be following close behind with the main rescue party, Sir Augustus.
Yes, well, naturally, I shall be leading the regimental rescue. I don't see a role for you, Sharpe. A detachment cannot be led by a captain. It must have a major in command. Rules.
May I have your word that you will support fully the major in command of the detachment?
Absolutely, sir.
Major Nan, read that letter from the Prince Regent in respect of Captain Sharpe.
Prince Regent?
It seems Sharpe has friends at court too, Colonel. Though in London, not in Lisbon. Seems the Prince Regent read all about Sharpe taking that eagle at Talavera and has followed his career since. Read it, Nan.
George III, by the grace of God of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, King, Defender of the Faith, etc., 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 to our trusty and well-beloved Richard Sharpe, Esquire, greeting. We do by these presents constitute and appoint you to be major in our army now in Portugal and Spain and blah, 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 blah.
Congratulations, Major Sharpe. And, of course, as Major, you may now command the detachment. All in order now, Colonel?
Well, of course, it's not my place to question the judgment of the Prince Regent. All I do know is that the Major here, who is in charge of a complex and combined operation, cannot rise to the purchase of a watch. You may borrow mine, sir. See you return it. My lord, if you'll excuse me.
Why do you think you can slip into Adrados without challenge?
I mean to go in on Christmas Eve, sir.
Capital idea. They'll be dead drunk.
About that crack company, sir?
60th Rifles. They'll be here by sunset under Captain Fredrickson.
Will Teresa, Commandante Moreno, be riding with us as far as the river, sir?
No, Major Nairn is sending her northwest to scout the frontier for the French. Best you say farewell to her now, Major Sharpe. Dismiss.
Yes, sir.
Fairly dangerous business, huh?
Your new command.
Advance! Up! Left! Right!
Sort them out, Sergeant.
God help them, Mr. Cooper.
These poor souls don't know Mr. Sharpe, do they, Sergeant Harper?
They don't, Mr. Cooper.
They don't know Mr. Sharpe saved Wellington's life. Do they, Sergeant Harper?
They don't, Mr. Hagman.
They don't know Mr. Sharpe shot 3 dragoons out of the saddle in 30 seconds, do they, Sergeant Harper?
They certainly don't, Mr. Harris.
I bet they don't know. Mr. Sharpe shot a man just for having rust on his trigger.
They don't, Mr. Hagman.
I bet they don't know Mr. Sharpe shot an officer just for having dust on his buttons.
What was it Mr. Sharpe says makes a good soldier, Mr. Cooper?
Remind me again, Sarge.
What Major Sharpe says makes a good soldier is the ability to be able to fire 3 rounds a minute in any weather.
Must remember that.
Shush, boys. Here he comes.
The devil himself.
Rifles! Present! Arms! 60th Rifles reporting for duty. Sir! Advance! Arms!
Your men are dirty and scruffy and a damn disgrace. What's your name, mister?
Captain Fredrickson, sir.
No apologies about your men?
Men are dirty, sir. Rifles are clean.
Are you smiling at, Sergeant?
Nothing, sir. Sorry, sir.
A good soldier should have a reason before he suffers himself to smile. Name?
Rosner, sir.
Do you know what makes a good soldier, Rosner?
Yes, sir. The ability to fire off 3 rounds a minute in any weather, sir.
Are you smiling at, Fredrickson?
I'm not smiling, sir. A musket ball broke my jaw. I have false teeth. The sawbone stuck on the smile for free, sir. Also stuck on my hair. Hair belongs to a horse, sir.
Do you know what makes a good soldier, Captain Fredrickson?
Yes, sir. Keeping his mouth shut when he's asked dumbfool questions by a superior officer, sir.
You don't give a damn, do you, Fredrickson?
No, sir. I just do my duty, sir.
You'll do fine. Stand easy, Fredrickson. Who's your best shot?
Taylor, sir.
Right, Taylor. A shilling says you can't beat even a raw recruit to the chosen men. Perkins, give me your hat. Right, Taylor. Make ready. Well, would you believe it? Perkins put his bullet straight through the same hole made by Taylor. Tell me, Fredrickson, what do the lads really call you? Behind your back, I mean.
Sweet William.
Down to tie her garter, tie it a little above her knee. If my hand should slip a little farther, would you think it wrong of me?
Why can't Harris wear a dress, sir?
Harris hasn't the figure for it.
Oh, sir, it's not fair. It's always me, Red.
Please, sir. I must protest, sir. My rockets are being robbed of their powder. We were brought here under false pretenses. I really must protest, sir.
It's either that, or wear a dress, Rocket Man.
Send them to Ireland. We'd be free in a week.
Two rounds the minute, sir.
What the devil are you doing here?
Mr. Berry's orders, sir.
The French are over there. Waiting. They fire 3 rounds a minute. You fire 2. By sunset tomorrow, you'll all be dead. Take off your jackets and stocks. Lights the cartridge. Pours the powder. Spits the bullet. No ramrod. Just a gentle tap of the butt to send it down. You save 20 seconds. Now the trick is to keep the muzzle up to stop the bloody bullet falling out. Of course, the muzzle needs to point up anyway. The frog coming towards you is high up on a horse. Right. Let's get to work. Double ranks, Mr. Denny.
Double ranks?
And Mr. Denny, if you see any man doing anything not in the manual...
Take his name, sir.
Give him half a pint of rum on the spot, Mr. Denny. Time this, Mr. Denny. Tell them to load and fire in their own time.
Load and fire in your own time. Load!
Bite, pour, spit, tap, aim. Bite, pour, spit, tap, aim. Steady now, dogs. Bite, pour, spit, tap, aim. Do it again, Dobbs. Cartridge. Bite, pour, spit, tap, aim.
Damn it, Josephina. I was worried about you.
Why? Did you think that Mr. Sharpe had stolen me away?
Three shots in 10 seconds in hand, sir.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. 4 shots a minute!
Sharpe.
Yes, sir?
Stop showing off, Sharpe.
Yes, sir.
Set on earth for everyone, quite equally to share. So poach your bold as I unfold. Keep up your gallant heart. Try and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park.
Soldiering, sir. This is the life? Fun, ain't it, Josephina?
Have you ever been in battle, Christian?
No, hope to. Bloody good fun, eh?
I saw Vimero. It made me cry.
Countess not cooperating, old boy. I wish I knew what would please her. Ask the maids.
What the blazes you on about, Barry, old boy?
Her name's Jacinta. I had a bit of a fumble with her last night.
Bit out of the bottom drawer, Barry, eh?
I'm not exactly top drawer myself, old boy. The Countess owes her maids 2 months' wages.
I say, Barry, old boy, what say you lend me some tin and I pay the maids on the quiet?
I don't lend, old boy. I'll play cards with you for 3 guineas. Or you can touch your Uncle Henry.
Damn it, Barry, I had to touch him again yesterday to settle what I owed you.
3 guineas, double or nothing tonight, eh?
Captain Leroy, tell Sharpe to get a move on.
Madam?
Sorry about this, Sharpe. Sir Henry's compliments. And you're not to dawdle in the rear.
Right, lads. If we can't dawdle in the rear, we may as well dawdle in the front.
Took the words out of my mouth, sir.
War is as natural to man, sir,
As nature, sir?
Huh? Yes. Natural as nature. What the blazes?
Quick time, sir. The rifle regiment has only 2 marches. Quick time and Dodman.
What have they brought the woman for?
Because they don't know any better.
Harris, Cooper, Hagman. Don't miss, damn you.
Sharpe, he's in trouble, come on! Come back at once, Major Lennox. Sharpe brought it on himself, sir. The South Essex will advance slowly and with caution, Major Lennox.
Did you get them?
Yes!
Ballin', lads. No dawdling now.
He's making fools of us.
Boys, who's for an apple?
Pay him.
How dare you, sir?
The Spanish are our allies, sir. We do not loot comrades in arms.
Don't lecture me on allies, sir. We're on our way to meet a high-ranking Spanish colonel. That's what I call an ally, not some stinking peasant.
General Wellesley's orders are to pay for all food and drink, sir.
Wellesley's a fool. The French live off the land, why not us? You want to pay him, Mr. Sharpe. Pay him from your own purse.
I will pay.
This is between me and him, Countess.
Quanto vale, senor?
Think you've got the tin, Sharpe?
Nada.
Is this nada too, eh? Hey, you rot! Shoot the blackguard!
Don't move, Sir Henry.
Sharpshooter, sir. All aiming at you.
Who the devil's this?
Commandante Teresa, the leader of the guerrillas. The Spanish call her the Needle. Don't ask why. Buenos dias, Commandante Teresa.
Let's go, Hogan, and get these fools out of here. The man with the cart is Capitan Garcia, the commander of this region. I'm hoping he will join forces with me. The guns were a token of goodwill. You understand me?
Perfectly. A marriage of convenience. Well, let's be on our way, Sir Henry.
Assassins! Follow me!
We'll camp here tonight, Sir Henry. Destroy the bridge at dawn. This evening we dine with the Spanish officers. Teresa, I want you to keep Josefina company. And you'll need all your strength for tomorrow. That's an order.